Lucas, I'm so broke.
How broke are you, Brandon?
I'm so broke that I have a appointment set up tomorrow. I wish I could have gotten through this with a straight face. I have an appointment set up tomorrow to donate plasma.
Oh God.
Let's try it again. Lucas, I'm so broke.
Brandon, how broke are you?
I'm so broke that I have an appointment tomorrow to extract my plasma. It's the only way I'm going to be able to do special features 26.
It's like I like to imagine you get there and I'm already in the waiting room and you look over at me and
Oh
I
yeah.
wave.
Oh yeah. I think you get like $50 for
Referral.
referrals. Yeah, so you better not go without my referral.
I'll wait for your referral. Dude, that is the fucking funniest thing ever.
Yeah. I get 50, you get an extra 50 or some shit.
$750. Hey, I'll 1 week's worth of unemployment from 4 years ago. I'll take it.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Some
That's sad.
states, this one guy was bragging he makes $1,500 a month, and that's a
Oh wow.
lot.
That's your rent payment.
That's yeah, that's a lot. We don't pay that high here in Michigan. One of those plasma bags, though, you know what they sell those for?
Couple grand.
$3,000. And then they're like, here's 100.
It's the GameStop
Buy
of the
yourself something
medical
pretty.
world.
It's what?
The GameStop of the medical world.
Yeah, exactly right. That's
That's
true.
funny.
It
That's
really
funny.
is. Yeah. All right. So I had to mention that. That's gonna be fun. Not at all.
You'll be okay, Brandon. It's not gonna kill you. You're just gonna have a.
It might. It's in the contract that it might.
I know, but and from for I'm an overthinker too, but let me be the grounded one in this instance. You'll be okay. It's just gonna be a gnarly experience, and I look forward to the
Yeah.
audio message.
Well, I'm the person that when I get blood drawn, I pass out. So,
Ah,
yeah,
yeah. Like I said, I don't have a needle or blood drawing fear.
I wish I was like that.
I mean, it looks really funky when like the blood just plunges from, your
Oh
arm right into the
God,
tube.
that right there is like alone is enough to like make me
Like
get shaky.
like I don't watch them put the needle in, but I'll watch that part because it's like what the fuck? Like and
Oh my
it's just so
God.
fucking weird. It's
Yeah,
insane.
it's fucking disgusting, is what
It
it
is. It is
is.
it is disgusting.
Yeah, I have a feeling that I'm gonna get through this first one because I'm gonna have to, because
Yep.
I'm already
And
there and I'm already
then
like it's in
you're
Warren,
committed.
and I'm gonna be like, well, I already went through the stupid physical. It may as well go all the way, right?
That's what she said.
Hey everyone, and welcome to Why You Still Here, the show that we talk about whatever we damn well please. And today we are doing special features 25. And before I reveal the subtitle of it, which I'm damn proud of, let me tell you, um, briefly, if you know don't know what special features is at this point, it's like the behind the scenes bonus episode where we talk about sort of the hodgepodge stuff that doesn't fit into any other episode. And so, yeah, if we have a story that doesn't fit somewhere else, or some thumbnail information, or an episode idea, or something we already recorded that hasn't released yet, um, then we'll talk about it here. It is like the special features of a DVD, except it's the special features of WAYSH. And
Which is basically a DVD
indeed, indeed. And
with the
then
with the webcams. We'll upgrade it. We'll upgrade
correct.
it to a 4K at some point.
Yeah, whenever the next laptop upgrade comes along, I guess.
When is the next Olympics?
I mean, they do the Olympics twice a year.
Is it really twice a year?
Yeah.
All
There's
I
the
know is
Winter
that
Olympics and the Summer
that
Olympics.
that's a line from 40-Year-Old Virgin, and I've never like it just came to
Yeah.
me right when we're talking about like the time.
Mm.
I had to put it in there so that way I
Ask the
can.
question again.
When is the next?
When should I call her?
You like her?
Yeah.
You definitely don't want to call her. When is the next Olympics?
Winter of
Oh,
2025, Lucas.
when is the next Olympics?
Winter of 2025.
That's when we're doing it.
There you go. Eh, I don't think
See,
so.
that's enough time.
I don't think that's even sort of enough time. It's like 6 months away. Anyway, less, possibly less, whatever. And the most important part of the episode, Lucas's favorite part, is the show and tell
Show and tell.
segment. And basically, that is us showing off the purchases that we have made, acquired, come into ownership of over the last month. Because
A
we
segment that has
tend to do
caused
these every
borderline
month.
bankruptcy.
Yes. Sometimes we have missed a month here and there, and they came out like 2 months apart. But for the most part, we're pretty consistent with it. And this is edition number 25. And so it is in celebration of 25. Na, 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 na,
The
na,
second
na.
quality over quantity edition.
Yes, that's true. That's true. See, that's why I thought it just fit perfectly. Not only is the 25th James Bond movie called No Time to Die, but this one, there's very few items. So, no time to buy. That's the theme,
Perfect.
100%. And as I was bringing the stuff down to the basement, it turned out I had slightly more than I thought. It's broken down into three groupings. So I guess that's doesn't really matter because I think I said I had like four items or
All
something,
right,
five
so
items.
you said three groupings.
Yeah.
All right, then we'll stick with three groupings and we'll alternate because I can manage it that way into a
Okay.
funny little joke segment, which I was gonna probably use as the hook, but we have too much good material, so
Yeah.
I don't need to use this as the hook. I'll use it as a grouping to make it even. So there we go, perfect. That's thinking on
Perfect.
your feet, Lukey.
Indeed. Indeed. I just noticed. Hopefully our names aren't up on the screen in the recording.
I don't see anything on my side, so if it is, I'll just put a little black box
Oh,
over
okay.
both of them and we'll keep it there the whole video and call it a day.
No, it's just because it's your full name that's on there. I just noticed.
So Luciano Suaviano,
Yeah. If you move your mouse, you'll see it. Anyway,
disgusting.
correct. Anyway, so let's get started, bitch.
Cool.
Um, if you'd like, you can start us off, I guess.
So wait, so am I gonna do the whole grouping and then you'll go on to your grouping and then we'll do it that way?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll show off my two for this grouping. So this one, obviously, I mentioned it a while ago, so it's no surprise, but finally time to show it off on the
Oh,
channel.
yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Got this
I was
before I got
hoping.
this like 2 months ago before because I knew the movie was coming out. I got a little bit before I got the tickets because the game's already climbing up there. The cheapest one I could get was $70 from Canada. So I can only imagine what it costs now. In fact, I'll look it up after the video. But it's absolutely in immaculate condition and oh, it's one of those really sturdy cases. We got everything, of course. You know how I do it. So game plays. I didn't play through it, obviously, but I installed it to the hard drive, so that means the game fully works. So good shit. Um, and keeping in the same theme, you ready for this one? I've been really waiting to talk about this one.
Yes. Oh shit. I was on the other screen trying to figure out my my AirPods. You son of a bitch.
Yeah,
So,
so the Xbox version is obviously cheaper. This was
mm-hmm.
$50 versus the 80
Like,
that was on eBay. Um
ooh.
and
It's not really though, because you t take a look at the 80 for the PS4 version, and it'll be like somebody wiped their ass with it, and like their artwork is ripped in half,
yeah, I
and it's
didn't even
wet
bother
for
looking at
some
all of them
reason.
because it was
Yeah.
ridiculously much more. And obviously, I have a bunch of Xbox stuff anyway, so
To
right
get
up
one
my
in that
alley.
condition, we're talking like 150. Maybe more now because I just saw a stupid article on Google that made me mad. I'm like, why are you guys
The
even
pancake.
showing this article? Why? It was on Saturday, I think, and it was like a Deadpool physical game sales shoot through the roof with people's excitement for Deadpool and Wolverine.
Nice. So what people have is going to go through the roof even more.
Yeah,
Gatekeeping motherfuckers.
yeah,
So when I see the price of an Xbox game go up like insane, then it's time to pull the trigger because then and this was again, I got this shortly after I got this because Deadpool and Wolverine,
yeah,
obviously. Again, I'll
of
go look up the
course.
prices for both out of curiosity, but I had to get it before
Yeah,
an Xbox One game is worth more than $50. What fuck you? You kidding me?
damn straight.
It's like the only time it pays off to like have an Xbox One to get the cheaper version of a game. The only time it's ever going to pay off in my life. So,
Sure. That's a fact.
because
That's a fact.
being that it's a
Um,
game that doesn't use the PS4 Pro, it's going to be the same game regardless. So that's like the only, again, only time I'll ever have that leg up. So, Julio, really excited to play the Deadpool game.
yes. You know how much that game cost to make? Little trivia for everybody out there.
Am I shooting low or high?
So I'll tell you, it is like one of the most expensive video games of all time.
Oh, three, I don't know. How many hundreds of millions of
I don't
dollars to
know, throw
acquire
out a
this?
guess. I'll let you know, like the first Deadpool movie cost like 60 million.
It's $100 million game from 2014.
It is $100 million game. Not from
Crazy.
2014. That's when the upscaled version there, I think,
Mm.
released. It was
Oh yeah, I forgot it was on
2013.
360 and PS3, which I would not buy those versions. Sorry, not happening.
You know what's funny is people actually say that those are the versions that run better. Um, which is hilarious because it's like I used to have the PS3 version, I sold it. I would prefer to have the PS4 version now, but they didn't like upscale it into like 60 frames per second or anything like that. They kept the 30 frames, and apparently it's like it's just not a great port, but if you've never played it
Interesting.
before, then obviously that's the way to play it. So, yeah. Yes, indeed.
So that's that grouping,
Yes, indeed.
obviously.
Perfect. I tried to get my hands on that game for PS4 for this episode, and yeah, I was unsuccessful, let us say. Um, there was one I tracked down that was like $30. I had to go pick it up in Ohio, and it was literally it was brown. The whole thing was brown.
Yeah, that's disgusting.
Agreed.
So obviously a
Agreed.
hard no. So what's your next grouping
Correct.
here, Brandon?
So, or my first grouping,
Or
is
first
it?
grouping? What is the net? Yes.
Yes. So I guess I'll do this since you seem to go with video games there. Um, there's a very specific theme to these, as you'll see. I got my hands on, drum roll, please. Then
Very good.
Spider-Man,
I've been
the
meaning to get the
movie,
Xbox
the
versions of
game.
the first and the second game because I it's funny you bought that. I literally went to my shelf thinking I had at the bare minimum one or two, and I don't.
Yes, indeed.
So
Beautiful.
very good.
I was very excited about that one. And I may have been even more excited about This one.
Oh, perfect.
Na-na.
Damn.
Yes, indeed. Maybe maybe next episode I'll be able to have like Resident Evil 2 or something.
Mm. If you know, you
Anyway.
know.
Yeah. And then I was even most excited about this one.
Oh, very
Dun-dun.
good.
Oh yeah. This one is by far the most expensive one.
Yeah, I would definitely imagine.
Um, it's looked at as one of the greatest Spider-Man games of all time. I've never really played it. I rented it back in the day. Ironically, I think it was on GameCube. And I wasn't super into it at the time because I was a stupid kid,
And
but
not
yeah, I
much has
look
changed.
forward to it now, and it's expensive, but I got a pretty good deal on it. I threw out an offer on eBay and the guy accepted. After like three different back and forths, he finally accepted.
Very good.
So yeah, indeed. So that's the end of that grouping.
Okay, so this I've been all right. Well, okay, we'll go with the one that obviously you would know that I picked up because I sent you a picture of a stack of them. But finally got to see this bad boy in stores with the plastic retainer that held the shape for every single one of them that I looked at, which was fantastic. It's the first
Yes.
good thing Fun World has done, and I don't know how long. So that's A1 steak sauce, motherfucker. That's awesome. However, the other problem is I looked at about 20 of these. Okay. I could find an issue with every single one except this one, which the only two issues with this one, I know, Duncan, you don't like the problems with Fun World, but if you look right there, you know, it actually it's kind of, you know what? It's almost impossible to see it on the camera, but in the dimple part of it, of the cheek, there's a little bit of overspray on both of them.
You can see
Smallest
it,
amount
but
though.
it's not a big deal.
But like the paint on the mouth, that is as good as you're gonna get from Modern Fun World anyway. So I was
100%.
I was pretty fucking happy with this, and I think you're gonna go grab yours because
Not
Brandon.
even.
Oh,
I'm grabbing the mask that was made in a Chinese factory by 3-year-olds. And I mean, like, look at that. No overspray. So
yeah,
what
it's
this is supposed
sad.
to show is Fun World, get your shit together because this is unacceptable. If you don't want people buying the knockoff copies for $5, then maybe get your quality better in track. I mean,
Definitely.
this is starting to rot a little
That's
bit. Like
that's disgusting.
it doesn't smell, but I could see like it's not super white anymore.
Uh,
And like it has like a gray to it.
Nice. You'll have your
And
own your own authentic aged ghost face mask.
that's true. I'm kind of excited. There's a couple parts that actually do have
Look like they're
rot on
falling
them.
off.
I don't know if you're gonna be able to see it.
Eh, nah, I can't really.
See that?
A tiny
Right
bit.
under the eye,
Yeah,
right
very
there.
good. Let's accelerate this process.
Yeah.
I'm interested. Put it in the chamber. See what
A
happens.
normal ghost face mask does not do that. So it's kind of cool.
So this
I just whipped it
this
across the room.
is like the last of what I would be showing off if this was like the four that we were gonna like keep it at, but then I have my last grouping is like the funny joke, haha, wait for next time, everybody. But I've been waiting to show this off because
Mm,
it is really, really adorable. I'm in love with this. In fact, we're gonna do our first. I don't think I've ever done an unboxing on special features, so we're gonna do one on special features. I'm very excited. Brandon,
yeah. Mm-hmm.
do you want to see one of the cutest Living Dead dolls ever?
Sure.
We're gonna take him out. It's awesome. Look at him.
Yeah,
He's
it's funny.
adorable. So I already did cut the slit
Very
on it, so
good.
we'll make it easier.
That's what she said. Lucas will add in some post processed unboxing noises.
Okay, yes, I will. Okay, this is cool. So I don't know if it came across on like what's in the box, but it does have the full-on sparkle robe with it, which
Oh,
is
that's cool.
fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's see. Oh, okay, so there's a little tab on the top to keep his hood on.
Okay. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
there is a wire in there, so it's a posable hood.
Cool.
Um, there's no articulation in his elbows. They're just so it's just a
Okay.
living
I
dead
think that's,
body.
yeah, standard.
Oh, my God. It's
Why does
it's
that look like what you've got going on under your robe?
Look, it is because this is Jill. This is Jill with an aged mask.
Yeah. Remember when I broke your world pointing out that she had those giant shoulder
Oh
pads
shit.
on?
Yeah, and then I looked at the picture and it's like so obvious when you actually look at it
Yeah. I
versus
had
like the stunt
to,
double versus that like those
oh,
shoulder
well, yeah,
close-up
an
shots.
obvious man that's tall.
But it's very good. I really like him. He's
Yes.
adorable. I think the
It
sparkle
is,
robe really sells it.
it does make it definitely funny for sure.
Like I probably would have gotten it anyway, but that was where I'm like, I have to get this immediately. So it was very, very good.
Very good. Very good. That's hilarious. I have one
That
and
one goes, I know which one you have. So I
uh-huh.
looked it up. It's almost $200 on eBay right
Yeah.
now. So,
Yeah. Yeah.
and that one is
It's
one that I would like. So,
it's the only representation at Rob Zombie's Halloween too, you know, other
yep.
than there was that Hobo Myers figure that I
What?
asked for Christmas.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's 12 inches tall. It looks like absolute shit. It's not what was supposed to release because NECA had the license for Rob Zombie's Halloween, and they somehow lost it over the 2 years after that movie, and it went to
Okay.
Mezco.
Mm,
And Mezco, which actually they do the Living Dead dolls, but
yes.
yeah, it went to Mezco and they released this like big, like, cartoonish Michael figure with like these big hands, like, like this kind of thing. And it's like, okay, whatever, that's fine. But when you saw the sculpt and the paint job and everything they had on the NECA figure, the prototype, oh,
You'll have to send me the pictures. It's a
God, that was
supplement.
so good. So good. Those prototypes have since have gone to collectors. They've sold and
Hmm.
like we're talking like tens of thousands of dollars. Yeah. Even the ones that
Cool.
aren't painted that are just like all like black plastic because that's what they molded them in was black plastic. They're just so much money.
There's
Um
a similar thing with these four Harry Potter statues. It's the pre-movie merchandise that I've talked about before, and it was sold in Warner Brothers stores right before the first movie came out. So Warner Brothers stores, right? I've never even seen one or heard about one until I heard about these. So they released Hagrid, and I think they released Snape, if I'm not mistaken, but there was like a Dumbledore one that exists as a prototype only. And
okay.
Potter Collector, that guy Peter Kenneth on YouTube showed it off because he has everything Harry Potter, and those things are again thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars, and even if they're broken, they're
Yeah.
still worth. And again, half of
Oh,
them could be
sure.
broken, so because they're just like porcelain, hollow statues that are like a foot tall.
Yep.
And they're like hand painted and numbered. The prototype one has no paint job on it. It's just like the gray, whatever.
Yeah, that's what
But it's
some
really
of
cool
those
to see.
are.
And I'm a sucker for pre-movie merchandise. Such a great art style, so representative of the books. It's spot on.
Yes. Yes, indeed. Whatever. I'll find it and I'll
Yeah, I was
send
gonna
it to
say just
you.
send them to me. So show off your next grouping
It
lady.
was in my phone somewhere, but I don't know. So this one has the most things in it. And I got this like 2 episodes ago, I think, and I just completely forgot to grab it many times in a row. And that is,
Ah, you finally got
yes,
it. Honestly, I forgot
indeed.
that we even talked about it because I got mine, I feel so long ago. I think I got mine
Mm-hmm.
like possibly, I mean, you pre-ordered it, but I think I got mine a couple days or a week before you did. And then I just never followed it up with you because I, knew you were going to show it off at some point.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's going to be Brandon's first time seeing the movie too, so I'm very excited to hear his
This is
reaction.
this is correct. Actually, this is not even my copy. I grabbed it because it's this
Mm.
still sealed copy. This is the
Is it fucked up?
British man's. No, no.
Oh, I forgot your friend that you got the copy for.
Yep. Mine is unwrapped, but I hadn't yet put it into a
The
plastic
sleeve
protector,
protector.
so yes. So I just grabbed this for, you know, display purposes, so to speak. Then we have this trash bomb here, which this is the second one I got from Groove. Or, I know we've had this conversation before. Officially, at this point moving forward, I'm calling them Grove because that's all they deserve is a screwed up name, right?
Oh
And
God.
um it's the 4K steelbook of ET.
I didn't even know this got a steelbook release.
Oh yeah. I mean, I had the Blu-ray steelbook for years,
I'm sure
and
that this is sold out and expensive as fuck already.
this you'd think so. It's only like $20.
Interesting.
Um, which makes the wound hurt a little less that it keeps getting messed up every time they send it to me. Because you can tell that these have just been like sitting like under boxes or something in a warehouse, scraping up against the floor and whatnot. So I mean it's a little bit of a nightmare. See that? That's not damage to the actual steelbook itself, but that kind of stuff that you see there only happens when they're treated poorly.
These pieces of shit.
Did you see the stupid thing?
Oh, that giant. Oh, Freddy got his hands on it. I see his claw on
Yep.
it.
Yep. And it's just covered in that kind of thing. So it's whatever. Um, but yeah, there's also another version, like a British version that's like orange that looks very nice. It just won't have a digital copy that I can utilize.
Hmm,
So, because
very good.
sometimes I do. Let's see here. Some of these things I actually had to go back and watch our last 2 episodes because I'm like, I'm
Did
sure
you
I showed
ever?
that off and I hadn't. So there's this, which was the Amazon exclusive Crow.
Very good.
Indeed. Indeed. Honestly, my preferred cover of the two. And the Walmart exclusive one that sold out and then goes back in stock and sells out and goes back in stock constantly. So I don't even give a crap. It's just a giant Brandon Lee face inside of this crow. So
Insert
I don't
photo
know.
of Brandon Lee face here.
Indeed, indeed. Then we have this little daddy over here. The most expensive new steelbook I've ever purchased.
It was 55 bucks.
Yes, it was.
Wow, I'm on a roll today with these
Yeah,
guesses.
which was
Holy
Ghostbusters
shit.
Frozen Empire. Yep.
Half a half a C note for that bad boy?
Yeah.
They're
Yeah.
charging you for the Blu-ray that's inside, that's why.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe they're individually charging for Blu-ray and digital now.
Oh,
Yeah, I mean,
whoa,
when it went
holy
up for pre-order,
shit.
because you remember when Texas Chainsaw went up for pre-order and it was like $60
Yeah, and then it goes
and
down.
it
They
went
all do.
down.
They almost all do.
They all do, except for this, and it stayed at that price.
They
It
better
never
be
went
happy that
down.
you're a Ghostbusters fan and B like the ultimate steelbook collector because fuck me
Yeah,
sideways.
and a little stupid too.
That's
So,
sure we can't forget that, but that's
yeah,
insano.
video behind you. Anyway, yeah, it disgusts me. And there's some I have on pre-order at the moment that are still that price. So I'm a little scared.
I would be too.
Yeah. Because
That's
it's like,
horrifying.
I don't know. I don't know. It's definitely annoying though. But now it's like more important than ever to keep collecting steelbooks and physical media because with Blu-ray announcing that they're not doing blank Blu-rays anymore,
Oh,
it's
there
just
we go.
one more thing where it's just like that's the next step towards getting rid of physical media completely, you know? There was that headline where Sony announces Blu-rays are finished or Blu-rays are done. We're not producing Blu-rays anymore. And it was, a little deceptive because it's true, but it was only blank Blu-rays. But it's like how long before they actually stop producing regular Blu-rays, you know?
Yeah, it just seems that's like I was telling my friend, it's Steelbook. I guess at this point, because the Steelbook prices, I've you've seen them, I've seen them steadily rising.
Oh God, yes.
And
Everything does.
I'm at a point where it's like it's got to be like one of my favorite movies ever. I think I'm just gonna have to reserve it for super special movies because there's no way I'm gonna stop buying every movie that I want. You know what I
Mm.
mean? So it's like I
I
feel like
misunderstood what you were saying. I've noticed since bleep that, uh,
yeah.
just the way that YouTube works, or just mute it or whatever. I noticed since that the big C, that steelbook prices have gone up as everything has, but they still so dramatically increase in value that whenever you turn around to go sell it, I mean, you're good. You're doesn't matter what you pay, you're more than good because it seems like they now go up higher in value than they ever have before, which is sucks if you miss out on it, but it's really good for you if you don't miss out on it. And you just have that backup plan if you ever decide to get rid of, your physical media. So, and then the last thing here is um well, I'll just show it. It's the FYE exclusive
Huh.
Nightmare on Elm Street.
Did
And
you get this at FYE before they closed?
you would think so. You would think so. No. This came out a few years ago, and I'm sure they didn't have any in stock anymore. Um, but you always gotta love it when you see it's reduced. This is not the price I paid.
Of course. You paid
Unfortunately.
$42 for it.
Um, I think I paid 30 for it.
Shit. All right,
Yeah.
well,
So
third
really it
time's not
was
a
like
charm.
this one here. Might have been even a little less than 30, but I always meant to get this one because it's the remake
Yeah.
one. It's not and it's like with the new Steelbook coming out, which I already have that Steelbook, but it's Blu-ray, so obviously I'm gonna replace it with the 4K one. With that coming out, it's like I'd like to get this other one too. And so yeah, I heard a weird voice and I completely lost my train of thought. It was strange.
As you generally do
Um,
hear voices.
so maybe there's a ghost. But anyway, um, there was a guy selling off his entire Steelbook collection in one of the groups. I happened to see that he had that on the shelf. It was opened, and I said, "How much for that?" And he said 40. And I was like, I just didn't respond to it because I knew it was too much. And then I found this one sealed for 30. So yeah, that's kind of like a middle
Patience is a
finger to
virtue.
that guy. Indeed. Indeed. End of grouping dose.
So, like, I was just gonna hold off until next special features.
It'd be showing up in videos prior to that, though.
Okay, yeah, so and obviously, with everything dismantled, you can probably put two and two together. But there's this TV just
Lucas
sitting
is
on a
dying.
among everything else.
He
Yeah, I'm
has
getting rid of all
cancer.
my possessions. So
To pay for the treatments.
yes, as you can see, Master Chief and all his friends are boxed up here. We have starting to slowly dismantle
Yeah.
everything.
Lucas
You
is being
can see,
evicted.
and when I move into the storage unit, I got these incredibly small table lamps. So it's a two-pack, set of two. I also got this really awesome uh vacuum cleaner right here. I can't wait to unbox and review this. It's gonna be great.
Don't bother me when I'm cleaning my room.
Night sand.
Yeah, the best part is it has a detachable extender hose, so you can really fit the whole length in there.
hmm
Yeah, so either special features was going to be just showing off like the most annoying, stupid household items because that's where we're at right now.
Uh-huh.
Um, which I was going to somehow work into the hook, but now I don't have to. So there you go. There's
True.
your last grouping. Well, it'll be fun. Give it a couple weeks.
Indeed. Indeed. Yeah. Magic happened when we all found out what I have to go do tomorrow. And then I think that situated itself as the hook, if I'm not mistaken. It's just no two ways about it.
Well,
But yes,
all
Lucas,
we know is that I can get a referral. So guess who's doing the same thing?
damn straight. Yes, Lucas is moving into an apartment and middle August. And so yeah,
Indeed. We'll do
it's
a whole tour on the special features.
there probably will be one or two things. I mean, we have a slew of shit that's pre-recorded, but probably one or two
A
things
slew of
upcoming.
shit. Simple
Yes,
yet perfect alliteration.
correct, correct. And we're supposed to do this, special secret project, but I'm still waiting to hear back on one of the, locations. So I don't know. So hopefully that'll happen by September at some point before it gets cold
Indeed.
out. Yes, okay now. So finally the last grouping, and it's funny because I never show these off. Like I buy them constantly, obviously. And I feature them on the show without bringing attention to them, and that's it. I move on. And of course I'm talking about my wide collection of thongs. No, just kidding. That's for OnlyFans. But no, this is I had to do it because I got like so many at once that I was
Shirts.
like, well, I have to do it. I have to talk about it now. And yeah, shirts. So this one, the people have not seen yet, but you've seen it.
Uh-huh.
And so
Oh.
yeah, shirt one. This all happened in the same day or two. I think I went back for one more because I was like, teeter-tottering on it. But yeah, it's crazy what Walmart had, in my humble opinion. So let's see here. So starting off with the classic, you got your
Very good.
yes,
The relentless Michael Myers. Oh wait, different store.
very different store.
And it's a much better shirt.
Yeah, look at that amalgamation of the pumpkin as well as Michael's mask. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's good shit.
Yeah, pretty good. Um, this is the one that's like not true to size, unfortunately, though. Let's see here. There's kind of a weird one, kind of goofy. I like it though. Um, I almost wore this one for this episode, but then didn't. And that is this little fancy Godfather shirt.
Godfather shirt, huh? Okay.
Yeah, isn't that awesome?
Next is your
Uh,
Scarface shirt.
I don't know what that shadow is there. Anyway, that's the demon that spoke to me. And yeah, so let's see here. One more shirt, and that is definitely the coolest one of the bunch. Definitely. And that is no, I don't like the movie, but that doesn't mean that I didn't like the imagery from the movie.
Yeah, that's a sick shirt.
Yeah. Scream 6, obviously. What's your
I
favorite
would
scary movie?
I would go to Walmart and get that shirt and the Michael Myers shirt
Very good.
for sure.
Yeah. It's for people that either don't remember or never saw Scream 6, this is from the like museum part, all the different like evidence and stuff. Pretty
He just
good.
wanted to make his own movie.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. And it's also, Scream 6 licensed as well, so that's fun.
Very good.
Yeah. So that's all. Um, that brings us to the end, I do believe.
Yes, ma'am.
Look at this Watto cup. I purchased this. Oh wait, this is not a cup. This is a popcorn bucket.
You somehow put your hand in his head.
Yes, right here.
Yeah, you pull Cassandra Nova. Do your thing.
Yes. Speaking of that, there was a video I saw. I don't think it was trying to be ASMR, but it definitely was. And it was that actress. And she was like, "Hey, you, come here."
Hey, you seen Deadpool and Wolverine?
And it was like, I know you're excited about Deadpool and Wolverine, but I mean, there's that part that Wolverine does that, but and then oh, of course, the part where Deadpool does that, but keep it to yourself at the moment. Let other people see the movie first before you talk about it.
Well, I know you want to tell everyone, but let's keep our little secret. Allow everyone else to experience the fun of Deadpool and Wolverine in theaters.
And it was like from a message from Disney, and it was like, oh my God, I loved it.
Very
Gave me
good.
chills, but not
You
in
mas
like
you,
a.
you you masturbated to it.
I mean, of course I did. Of course I did. But that's different though. That's a story for a different day. Yeah, it definitely gave me like the ASMR tingles. So it was good. Liked
Yes.
it.
Anyway, everybody, what did you pick up during this
Let
month?
us know. Comment down below. Tell us everything that you have purchased in the last month, and then we'll talk about it. All right. Anything that you have that matches up with what we have, let us know.
The alternate universe versions of us. It exists.
Yes, it's true. It's true. They're all thrown into the void because, you know, you don't want that out there in the world.
Indeed. All right,
Exactly.
everybody.
Bye, everyone.